I need a little bit bigger brush. Okay. AI art. Okay. What it exactly is doing? Taking artworks, breaking, re- recreating. Sort of like a ship of Theseus. Okay. Uh, the data it takes, data it takes, unapproved. Okay. Takes the data and it's not approved by the artist. The other thing is makes money out of it. Okay. Yeah, taking artwork data it takes and it's not approved. It makes money out of it. So it is copyright infringement. They can't just say that it is not copyright infringement. That's a copyright infringement. Copyright infringement law is made like that. It's basically recreating their artwork, and it is being done by machine without an effort, which is like an extra bad step, right? Mm, mm, You're already stealing someone what they do, and you are saying that no, it's not copyright infringement. Okay, and then there's the discussion of artist using clients. Artists will get money from making small artworks for like very personal things. They are going to be losing clients because they get money out of it. It takes away like okay, I lost my cursor. This is a pie, and AI art is now inserting itself here, and it will take money from it that comes from like freelance small artists. It is taking a part away from their pie because for obvious reason people can now just make it up and they are losing ton of money and a lot of them are struggling, right? These are struggling artists. But that's a you can raise the point like what if someone doesn't have money, but it doesn't matter. I'm not talking about that right now. Maybe I'll talk about it later. artists are losing clients, and there is, um, it makes money out of people's stolen art. That's what was I thinking about it? Okay, yes, it means those artists who have that specific art style, uh, art style, people who have a specific art style, their art is getting sort of stolen because the thing that they could have made, that they could have gotten paid for, it is also stealing from them. Like, sort, oh my god, my fucking cursor. Yeah, it's like big artist. I don't know. I think I'm drawing this pie chart very incorrectly. Big artist with defined art style. It's stealing their art style away and sort of just giving giving them anyone to just not even look at it and just make it through prompts. Okay, I mean every time, and there's also discussion of recreating. It's sort like it's sort of recreating everyone's art. It's the thing about it is, when it comes to recreating, if someone is a human being, okay, wait a second, let me just increase image size. Nope, not like this. Image canvas size, percent width 100 from there. Okay, so when a human does this, a bigger error, okay, they make a lot of error. So it sort of, a lot of time it sort of diverged into a different thing itself. Shit, different. But when AI does it, it's always a very constant amount of error. Like there is a small range of error that it can do, but shit, this is the margin of error when an AI does it. The margin of error when a human does it. So there are many. So now there are a lot more people who can, like copy someone artworks. So if some, in humans, if there was really good, if someone was really good, I mean they can, then there is a very small number of it. Okay, but when it's AI, there will like a much bigger amount of people who are making art that is way too much similar to what the big artists are making, like people with specific art style, right? That's another issue. People who will be really really good, only they can copy, and that will be a, like, small amount, and that just multiply, AI just multiplies it way too much. It's like one is earth size problem, the other is Jupiter size problem. Okay, and that kind of goes out for many points. There are things that only really good artists were able to do, and now because of AI, now a large amount of people can do that shit. So that's that is a big problem actually. I mean, AI now gives anybody a chance to just make a really close copy of someone's artwork. And what else? There's problem. I forgot about it. There's copyright. Uh, AI art issue. I think. Okay, let's talk about where what is the place of AI art. So it can be used to assist artists at small things. It right now AI art is just standing against the regular artist, but there are many things that artists struggle with. How about solving them, helping them? Okay, why can't you just fucking do that? Help her. It is completely designed to replace an artist. It shouldn't be designed to replace an artist. It should be designed to help an artist do certain things that they find problems in, like hands, which it cannot actually do. Like the artist will struggle with making hands, and AI can't do that. Whatever struggles, the struggles of actual artists, AI should try to solve that, right? It shouldn't stand against the artist. It should help them. Machines are made to be help. Machines, okay, made it matching. Machines should be made to help people, not not replace them, right? The AI art is like McDonald's putting up a kiosk instead of hiring an employee, right? Somebody just stands right by the kiosk and clicks button and goes. So they are taking away money from like people at very small level, and they are fucking them over. That's the main fucking issue. People who are not very big, they won't be able to get much of it, taking away that space from them. It's sort of like stealing money from them, and also and stealing so from small artists, AI is stealing away money, obviously, money and clients, because for many small artists, clients don't think about copyright. They just take it. And from big artists stealing their style, and clients also. It's stealing clients from them too. And what else is there? Forgot actually. Okay, sorry. Uh, yeah, it's straight up doing that. So the biggest problem with AI art is it's right now AI art versus artists. Okay, whoops, artists. This shouldn't happen, but this is the thing that is happening. This is the thing that the AI websites are trying to do. They are sort of trying to replace the need for people who make actual things. People like who work on the craft of it. Okay, you're stealing shit from people who are craft craft and not craft is bad, I think, but who have learned the craft of things. You're stealing away from them, and also, yeah, mainly just craft thing. Yeah, it doesn't have concept in itself, so that's cool. I want, I don't want this to happen at all. I don't want AI arts anywhere to be against artists. I think AI art should get less advanced. I know, less advanced, like asking, oh, you don't want progress. It's not progress. It's like trying to replace people because you don't want to deal with them. But AI art, it should artist assist them. Okay, that's my whole fucking point. And then artists make things. Okay, right now is standing just against them, and anything that stand against them should be just cut down and taken away, because you can't compete with a fucking machine doing everything. I don't know. I'm getting confused. Wait, there's no. Is there any coherent thing? Now many will say, well, it is sort of assisting, right? It's your artists are giving them prompts, and AI art, sorry, AI art is, wait, make it another. I lost my cursor again. Okay. Uh, like artists giving prompts, and the software makes the final product, or at least close to it. So almost. How it should be is artist prompt, and then it gives some random concept, and then it's the job of the artist to make it something into an actual final product. And then we get the final product. It's like what Dali was doing. Dali wasn't making like really final artwork. It was making like weird ass uh, paintings, the weird ass things that doesn't look like actual things, and you they were pretty much unusable. These should be unusable for most part. I haven't planned it. Sorry, these should be unusable for most part. And like you can post this ad as a meme, where that's fine. That's because a lot of were funny the Dali concept, but this should be unusable, not for not work as a final product. Okay, this shouldn't work like this. This is how it should work. I don't give a fuck if you are saying anybody can make art. If anyone wants to make art, well, get some tools and start making it. Get some ideas and make it. People, and then you'll say, well, those who can't make things by this, well, that's it. If an artist struggles with something, right? There is there could be a thing if artist is struggling with making it. I guess I don't know. Wait a second, let me think. There's an artist who will say, well, don't let them make like final product. Right? Make them. Don't make final product for them because okay, I'm lost. Hmm. My brain stopped working right here. I mean, I'm not thinking about anything right now. So them, assist them with what specific thing? Look for specific thing. What they are struggling with. If they're struggling in making the whole product itself, well, you can't just give someone the whole thing and say like, yeah, take this. I think the case they are describing is comes at like 0.01% of the time, I guess. I don't know, or maybe 0.1%, maybe. The, those are really small cases. You can't use that to make a point about really like, that's the dumb thing people do, that use a really small percentage case to make their point, and they can get help from outside. Might have artist friend, that's why this project I don't know, but that's like a really small point. You can't just make something that completely replaces them. Okay, because accessibility is about giving people assistance to be independent. Oh yeah, my point is that independent, and I misspelled the independent, but you get my point. It should give assistance to be independent. It shouldn't make it dependent on something way too much. Like it is the sole thing that then that without it they can't do anything at all. That is not accessibility. That's like creating some sort of codependent, I don't know, codependent relationship with this fucking software. Okay, that's my point for now. This really broken way, a really disjointed fashion. Like people struggle with a lot of, okay, so there's another thing. There are a lot of people who like struggle with people with ADHD or autism who struggle with like social social communication. Okay, a social communication or maybe something. It's not a job to give them something that they have to completely depend on. It's like giving them something that helps them out. You know, helps them out in specific things. Like if someone is struggling to write a corporate email, give them a tool that helps them write it, that like Grammarly or I don't know whatever software there is available. Maybe not Grammarly, for Grammarly, not sponsored. See the specific problem they deal with and find a specific answer and give them a specific solution for them to deal with. You can't just give them something that they have to be completely dependent on. It's like you trying to earn money out of people from them and fucking over other people at the same time. Yeah. And the most people who I see using AI art are like able people who can do actually. And so that's like feels like shit. I don't know. Maybe I'll cut it out if I upload it as a video. What was left? I think they could be done in a podcast format, talking to artists and I don't remember what else I wanted to talk about. And maybe talk to people you want to help out, right? The best way to design for people you want to help out is just by talking to them, like, where do they struggle? If they're just struggling with making the whole thing itself, then I guess they should try something else that they can do, right? Like if I can't animate, maybe I'll ask someone else to animate for me. Or maybe if I can learn, I'll learn it myself. That's the thing. I'm just saying there are so many things that people can do, and you are just. Also, the AI art is was not actually designed for the purpose of accessibility. It's like it's not designed to be like that. If it was designed to be like that, then it would have been different. It would have been something else. You know, help people make lines or help people make do things. Not help if they say make a line, make a circle, make this. Maybe then that would have been accessibility, right? Oops. Guess it's a bad spelling, but anyway, but not designed to be like that. If it was designed to be like that, then it could have said, "Hey, we make lines or some maybe by command and things." You can just you they could have made that instead, right? You could have given people to make their independent art, not steal from someone art. That was never the point of it. They just wanted to make something that can recreate something that they didn't want to pay money for, or they didn't want to put effort in making. Okay, if you want to make it accessible, make it able to make original stuff, make the AI to be able to make something original and not like ripping off people. Okay, ripping off their style and ripping off anything. That's that's the thing. So yeah, that's my point. Assist. Don't make them dependent and don't steal. Oops. Yeah, try to do this and maybe you won't be able to. Maybe people will be happy. People will feel good about it because this is a good idea. This is not a good idea, and this is also not a good idea. So everybody in the NFT space or whatever, crypto bro, whatever you are, shut the fuck up. You can't do things yourself. So you want to don't want to pay people to, but you want to pay for like dumb softwares because you think technology should be able to do everything. That's a dumb belief that you live with. That's why you do things. That's the reason to create this shit. So yeah, I sort of forgot to add one thing for the solution part. So what about the solution thing? What can I say about it? Yeah, I think just give if you want to make a software to help people who struggle to paint or struggle to do things, uh, I think you can give them something that will draw for them. You know, give them something that can, uh, I don't know, maybe make shapes where they say or where they see. Maybe using eye tracking, any technology that they already use. You know, you can research about the accessible accessible tech and see what can you use with them to make a good software that can help them make the artwork, right? That could be a cool thing. And then there won't be the problem of plagiarism because it is plagiarism. Let's agree. Don't try to fight me for it. And it will be original. It will be original. It will make them less dependent on the soft on only using the software, you know, letting the software do everything. It will give them more control over what they want, right? If you really care about accessibility, then you'll no plagiarism, original, make them less dependent, and more control. If there's a software that can provide that, then yeah, I'm cool with it. In fact, every artist will be cool with it. We hope so. Everyone will be cool with it. And if you want to help those who don't know how to make art, you know, then you can maybe teach them. You know, there are people who can teach teach art, because it will be taking a lot away from the teachers too, right? No, not this one. I was Where was that? Not this one. Yeah, this one. It is taking away. You know what? I'll make a new one. Right now, the big problem of AI art is it's taking. This is a pie, and this is maybe small artist, small artists who are just starting out and want to make money with it. Small artists, there are teachers who teachers. There are like some big artists, and there are people who need accessibility. Just imagine this is the whole fucking circle. I guess. I guess you can add this to like big artists, and these may be people who struggle to draw because of some reason. You know, disabled artists. I don't know. Maybe you can be make something that helps them teach. I don't know, become teacher, and maybe make something that give disabled artists something independent, that keeps them independent, right? This is much better for everyone who is part of it.